Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be doing Fun Deck Friday with Azban Wolves. So, I know I'm a little late to the party on this one. I know a few other people have already kind of done a deck similar to this one, but it's oodles and oodles of fun, and I always choose my Friday decks very carefully. That I don't necessarily consider them super hyper competitive, but a ton of fun to play, and this deck definitely falls into that category, even though it is a 3-color deck, and innately I'm not super fond of 3-color decks. But anyway, let's go into this one. There's a lot of cool cards that came out of Throne of Eldraine that really highlight this deck. Let's go to the top end first, just simply because I want to kind of this is where we're leading into. Which is, of course, Garruk, the Cursed Huntsman. 5 loyalty for 6, but he immediately can put in a 0/0 to create not one, but two black-green wolf creatures that when they die, they put counters on him. You can also -3 him to destroy a target creature and draw a card, and if you get him up to 6, which is really where you want him to do, all your creatures gain +3/+3 and have trample, which is absurd. But if you're going to go with wolves, you need to get a whole gamut of wolves, and you need to be able to ramp into some of those. So let's kind of get starting from the low end now. So we're going to work with Gilded Goose. Gilded Goose is the new Llanowar elf, so to speak. It also does have the ability to, first of all, it has the ability to sacrifice. It comes into play, it creates a food token. You can sacrifice that food token from one of any color. If you're going to go with 3 colors, this is a great mana fixing card, period. It also does have the innate ability to be able to create more food token for 2 mana. Paradise Druid, very similar to Gilded Goose, is hexproof as long as it isn't tapped, but it also adds any additional mana. So as long as you've got green mana and you've got your mana dorks, you have the ability to be able to go out and cast all the spells that you want to cast. Assassin's Trophy. So why am I rolling with Assassin's Trophy? Because at the moment where I'm sitting at this time, Field of the Dead is still technically legal. Now, I know we all have these intimations that it may be getting the ban hammer, which I'm super hopeful for. This is a hard counter to Field of the Dead. I recognize that they get to go and get another land, but you have as many Assassin's Trophies as they do Fields of the Dead. Now, admittedly, they have a better fishing method to go and find more of them. I'll admit that. But it is a pretty nice little hard counter whenever they throw down a Field of the Dead and you Assassin's Trophy it, and then all of a sudden, all of the things that they thought they were going to be able to do, they can't. I may switch this out once the banhammer does come, if it does, for Field of the Dead. I may switch this out for another card, but at the moment, that is the purpose that it is currently serving. Murderous Rider, fantastic card, one of the best cards that came out of Throne of Eldraine. You guys kind of know what this one does. It's a better Vraska's Contempt. It's in every black deck I ever create. And then leaves behind, you can create a 2/3 lifelinker. Nice. Savvy Hunter, this is part of the combination that you can get going. So, Savvy Hunter, whenever it attacks, creates a food token. You can sacrifice 2 food tokens to draw a card. You can use Gilded Goose to create food tokens. Here's almost automatic card draw. And take note that her ability set for Savvy Hunter for sacrificing those 2 food tokens does not require her to tap. Let's start getting into the wolves. So, Nightpack Ambusher is hugely famous for, of course, being in the Cynic Flash deck. However, it is a wolf. It creates more wolves, and when you're building a whole deck built around wolves and making wolves bigger, he's kind of where you want to go with that one. You also have Wicked Wolf that came out of Throne of Eldraine. Cool card. When it comes into play, you can choose it to fight another target, fight another creature. You can also sacrifice a food token to put a +1/+1 counter on it. So you already have the Gilded Goose. You already have Savvy Hunter that's out there creating food tokens. So he can get really big really quick. Also, sacrificing that food token allows him to be indestructible, and you have to tap it, but so what? Tolsimir is kind of the other top end on this one. He is a 3/3 legendary creature. When he comes into play, his little friend is a 3/3 legendary wolf that goes in and can attack creatures. But whenever a wolf enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life, and it fights up other creatures. So whenever you have things like Nightpack Ambushers out and Wicked Wolves out, like you have a whole bunch of wolves out there that are building on top of each other, not to mention if you've got Garruk out, all of a sudden it starts getting pretty crazy. The Great Henge, of course, is going in there for building your wolves up. Not only to mention the fact that it is a great draw mechanic, not to mention the fact you can gain 2 life from it. There's so many cool things that this card does. The mana base gets a little tricky, to say the least, when you're running 3 colors. So I'm running with 2 plains and 4 swamps, 4 forests. So I get all of our basics here. But then you got to get into the dual lands, and that's kind of the only way to really go. So you've got running 2 Godless Shrines, 2 Temples of Silence, 4 Overgrown Tombs, and 4 Temple Gardens. So let's go play some games with Azban Wolves. We'll make it ranked. Why the heck not? What do we got to lose? We've already gotten ourselves into the gold ranks. Where did that deck go? There it is. We've already gotten ourselves into the rank. we're not going to get much higher than gold because I keep testing decks in ranked, and I get bogged down in the gold. But that's where I'm happy. I will be a gold league hero if I have to. And away we go. If you liked the video, by the way, while we're thinking about it, why don't you hit the like and subscribe button? Super helpful. We're getting really close to 700, which is really close to my ultimate goal of 1,000 by the year of the calendar end. This is way too slow. Way too slow. We have none of our 1 and 2 drops. I am going to go ahead and mulligan this one. That's a little better. Yeah, I'll keep this. I think I'm okay dropping 1 Gilded Goose and putting it on the bottom. So we're going to drop 1 Gilded Goose and say done. We'll most likely shock in Overgrown Tomb. So we will pay the 2 life to get the Gilded Goose. 2 Temples of Silence is a little bit rough. But the upside is that we now have 3 mana going in. 2 Assassin's Trophies isn't bad. Garruk. Super tempting. I think I'm going to keep him. And we're just going to go. Obviously, we're not going to attack with the goose. Ooh, what are we running over here? Apparently nothing. Cool. Alright, so we're going to drop in the Temple of Silence. Great Henge. Already have one of those. We can drop that down there. I think I'm going to hold. I've got answers to anything he puts down. I've got Assassin's Trophies. I've got the Murderous Rider. I'm kind of okay with where I'm at right now. Part of me wants to Assassin's Trophy his only blue land over there, but I think I'm going to wait. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Wicked Wolf down. We'll sacrifice that for green. At least we can start putting some pressure on. Tolsimir coming down next turn would be kind of nice. I have a feeling... No, I don't know. I don't know, just based on the land base alone, what he's running. Oh, there we go. Temple of Silence. No, that's actually Godless Shrine. That can pay 2 life for that. Because I would like to kill that. And we're going to swing in with the Wicked Wolf. Still really curious as to what he's going with here. I mean, obviously we've only seen the Arboreal Grazer. I'm guessing that it's a elemental deck, but I genuinely don't know. Simic with a little bit of black tossed in. Ooh, Tamiyo. Alright, what are we going for?
I think you will find my notes helpful.
Murderous Rider. Didn't find it. Love it when that happens. So, let's Murderous Rider his Tamiyo. Get that out of the way.
Our time together is finished.
Swing in. I apologize. I have a text that I must respond to, apparently. Gotta love kids. So unprofessional. So he's gonna dig for the Murderous Rider. No, interesting. I would have thought he would have gone for Murderous Rider. He's going for the card draw. So now we're gonna go with Tamiyo. Of course, we're going to attack Flibblezizibizit. Still waiting for something big and scary to come out. Again, he's going to continue to surveil. And he's going to put Flibblezizibizit back in his hand again. Or back on the field. Okay. Interesting. Now we're going to go with my man Garruk. We are... And he went, nope. Nope. Once the man came down, that was all he or she wrote right there. Ooh, we went up to gold tier 3. We might be onto something here. And we're moving on. I'm going to try to get a couple of games in this one. I'm running a little late on recording schedule. I'm not going to lie. So I might make this one a short one just because I want to get it out for Friday. You have to render the videos. You have to upload them. It takes time. You have to do all the due diligence to getting your cool thumbnails out. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I think we might go Temple Garden into nothing at the moment. Temple Garden maybe into Swamp to get all 3 of our colors down is probably a fair assessment. So yeah, we're going to go Paradise Druid into Savvy Hunter. Ooh, a Knight's deck. This should be really fun. Ooh, another Savvy Hunter. We can let that enter tap because we've already got one going in. And we're going to go into Tolsimir next, which should be really fun. Perfect. This is a cool Knight's deck. I like that. Ooh, Worthy Knight. Yeah, this is going to be a cool Knight's deck. I'm cool with this. This can enter tap. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I totally wanted that to go down. Because that was my Tolsimir build right there. We're going to hold off. I'm going to pay for that not having come in tapped. Although we might get the added benefit of getting Garruk down next too. Circle of Loyalty. Yeah, super cool. Now we're going to go Tolsimir. We'll go ahead and attack that. He is going to make that a 5/5, which is fine. And we'll hold off, because now we have an answer to it. Worthy Knight. Cool card. Really cool card. That'll be interesting. Nightpack Ambusher will be awesome right now. No, we're going to get Paradise Druids. We're going to hold off. We are going to take a bite of 3 from here, but I think we'll be okay. Yep, no, we'll take that. So, let's get the ball rolling. Ooh, do I go... No, I've definitely got to go Garruk. Because we've got to kill Worthy Knight and or... let's kill Worthy Knight first. Because then I'll put him up to 6. Yeah, no, I totally get that he's going to fly over that 3/3, but I will answer that back with another. Very nice. Very nice. So he has no choice, but he has to attack with that. Well, I mean, there's no point in keeping it. Can't block anyway. Got another Worthy Knight down. So he's going to swing with everything. Interesting. I am willing to kill that, and I am willing to block that. Yep, totally understand. Your flyer has got to go, my friend. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, go there first. I want the 3/3 on the board to be able to kill both the Worthy Knight and the other flyer. I will fight Worthy Knight. We're going to create 2 more to kill his other creatures. We're going to fight that. And we're going to fight that. And next, we are going to swing in, get our free food token. Sure. So we're going to use her ability and sacrifice those food tokens and draw a card first before she dies. And get another one. So now I am up on him by wolves and creatures here. Interesting choice. I'm going to block that one. Nice. So let's go with those. Alright, swing and kill that. Swing and kill that. Call the Great Henge out. We're going to call that out. And now we're off to the races. Draw a card. This is how this deck is exactly supposed to run. We're going to drop our land, and then we are going to go in for some fun. I'm going to hold Tolsimir back because I know he can create a 3/3 token back here that I'd prefer not to lose. It's going to be really nice when I get my my loyalty token next. Very nice. Very nice. Way to hold on to that one. Good call. I was going to say, did he declare blocks? I would hope he would have. Alright. I'm at 46 life. I didn't even notice the life token. Corpse Knight. Cool. Well, that stinks. Would have much rather have had. So now I need the tokens. We're gonna swing there, swing there. Yep, he's gonna start creating the creatures here, so at least get some of the draw off of that. He's not getting to get the life gain out of it. Let's see what he does. No, we're gonna hold off next turn. Yeah, having the ability to sit down and create those, like, I genuinely need more wolves to come out. So we are going to go down with his ultimates.
Now this is a hunting party.
Go ahead and drop that. Sure, drop it again. Sure, why not? We shall resolve that. Now the upside is they all have trample. So even though he's casting 3/3s, all these guys now have trample. And he's like, "Ooh, that hurts a little." 56-7. I think we're in a Knight's Charge. Nice, cool card. Don't think he's getting ahead of our wolf pack though. Murderous Rider, neato. Well, let's go for those first.
Stay on the trail.
Punch him there. Sure. I'm gonna hold on to that. And again, let's go swinging for the fences. He can only block one. I think we've got it. Azban Wolves for the win. Nice. See? Fun deck. Fun deck Friday. Not super oppressive, but oodles of fun to play. All right, we're going to go ahead and get one more in. I think we can get... We want to get at least 3 games in with this deck. Ooh, and we're climbing up our dailies as well. I think then I'm trying to think of the next list that I'm really looking forward to. I'm really interested in seeing some of the decks that came out of Mythic Championship. Obviously, Field of the Dead was pretty well represented in those lists, in case you didn't notice that. So that's one of the reasons everyone's kind of like, oh, that deck's kind of going to go. So I've got all the ramp. All the ramp. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Let's see what happens. Let's say that this is a non-optimal hand. Let's see what happens. Fairy Miscreant. That's the upside to the Golden Goose. I have a 0-2 blocker. Nightfell Sprite. Nice. Look, all the land. How about all the land? Nope. I'm going to keep those food tokens down pat here. I think this is a blue-white Flyers deck. I just don't know that it has the remaining pieces after rotation happens. No, we might. We still might be able to do it. Yeah, he's going to say he's going strictly for the Surveil in that instance. So we will block. Rally to Wings. Very nice. Very nice. No, I just have to let that go. That stinks. He killed our geese. Let's scry something that isn't a land. That'd be awesome. Thanks. Go Paradise Druid. We're gonna get stuck against some stiff competition here as far as the Flyers are concerned. Yep, that's where we're looking at. So now we want Wicked Wolf. Wicked Wolf can come in and punch the Eagle in the face at least give him a moment of pause. But no, more land. I see no reason for that to go in there. What the heck? So now I'm at the point, like, I can't even cast Garruk because he's just going to get overrun. So anything but land would be awesome right now. I'm going to pop one of these. At least keep me in the game for the moment, because he is getting a little bit ahead of us. Come on, you got it. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and call this one a good game, as all I'm gonna do is mana flooded. What a weird way to lose a game on that one. Just nothing but land draws. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, always helps out the channel. Let me know how you would have built your Azban Wolves deck, or did you not even include Azban? Did you just go Golgari? How did you build your Wolves deck, if you did so? Let me know in the comments down below. It'd be super helpful. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.